Welcome to Geeks Corner. I'm Mr. Daps.
I'm Katie.
Most American toilets flush in the key of E flat.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
That might be your best one ever.
Honestly, yeah.
I am so impressed by that.
So, I just imagine you're tuning something and you're like, can you flush the toilet again? I need to get E flat.
And my name's Cameron, by the way. Should join the conversation using the hashtag Geeks Corner. Those were words, I promise. Hashtag Geeks Corner on Twitter. Well, you can talk at us about the things we're talking about, and we're going to keep talking about those things and maybe talk back at you.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
Sometimes we are. That's good. Let's start things off with our topic that was our title tonight. That was hard to say because I wasn't going in a different direction.
Topic
title.
Unique New York.
We have a new genie.
We do.
He's blue,
We've had
which is
a
what
new
people
genie.
have requested for quite some time.
Yes.
And now that the blue genie has arrived, it seems like there's some controversy over that, which is always fun here at Geeks Corner because then we can talk about it.
So it's like The Last Jedi.
So I agree with that. I mean, he has a
And
natural
Solo.
+5 strength, hypnotism abilities, poison, and ignores most AC of other combatants. Which I think is an unfair advantage for anything with Monster Manual, and you really have to play that carefully as a DM.
Monsters After Dark, is that what you're
Monsters After Dark.
saying? That was good, Tyler. Anyway, what do we really think of the genie? Katie, go. You like blue.
I do like blue. No, but honestly, I think that we said it earlier. He's not Robin Williams because people he can't be Robin Williams. No one can be Robin Williams.
So what do you think of him, though?
I think that he's going to be Will Smith, and that's what Robin Williams was.
How do you feel about it, though? Like, do you like him? Do you dislike him?
I don't know how I feel yet. I've seen 2 seconds, 3 seconds.
Snap judgment.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
It kind
Thanos is good as those.
It kind of makes me uncomfortable, and I can't tell.
Snap.
So that brings up the geek question of the week. I think this is a new segment that might happen
Geek question of the week.
quite frequently.
Crimes.
Thanos
Yes.
or the genie?
Is the person controlling Genie in opposition to Thanos?
Free genie, end of the movie.
Genie.
Okay, Katie?
They're dueling, right?
Dueling, yes.
Oh, genie.
Dueling magicians.
Yeah.
Dueling pianos.
Infinite cosmic power.
Itty bitty living space. He lives inside.
So that's the price of having a nicer living space? Is that what you're saying? Is because Thanos has that nice planet with the garden and...
Well, see, here's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
The assumption is Thanos' goals have to outmatch Genie's goals. Thanos' goal is to kill half of all living things in the universe. Genie, living inside of a lamp, is Schrodinger's cat. He is both living and dead, therefore Thanos cannot kill him.
That's true.
So no matter what happens, he wins.
Yeah.
Unless you look at it and perceive the quantum normality of it all.
Or if you were to get a hold of the lamp and wish for him to die.
Infinite magic! I mean, if Thanos got a hold of the lamp, but you already mentioned that he's the free Genie, which means he can't get a hold of the lamp
But can you
anyway.
recapture a genie?
Yes, you can.
So there you go.
You make your 3 wishes, then you go back in the lamp.
This is
Can Thanos make a Genie that even he can't kill?
This is like returning to our childhood where you're like, is Captain Picard better or Captain Kirk better?
It's
or
funny
is
because
this-
now we know Picard is obviously better.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, we
What
literally
about Pike. I
just...
actually would vote for
Pike wasn't in the conversation.
But he is now.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Pike.
keep going.
I'm telling my mom that you said that.
You don't like Pike?
No.
I like Pike. That is a really obscure reference to the American political system, and if you got that,
I was
awesome.
wondering when I was going to pop.
real good.
Keep going.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
You're going to tell your mom something.
I was going to tell my mom that you brought up something that wasn't in the conversation. Or I'll tell my dad. My dad's here. I'll tell
I'm pretty
him
sure
right
he
now.
knows.
Listen, to get us back on track, though, I think Blue Hitch is actually going to do a pretty good job. And I think we need to wait to see how he presents himself in the film. Will Smith is one of the charmingest people
I actually
ever.
think that's the best thing this movie has going for it is he's such a likable guy
Yes.
that I don't actually care what he does because when he is being himself and having fun, like he's good in some serious stuff too, but when Will Smith is just having fun in a role, there's few things better.
See everything he's been doing on YouTube for the last 3 months.
And remember, when Robin Williams originally took the role, he didn't necessarily want it. He kind of took it so his kids would have something to watch, and they assumed they were going to get an hour of recording with him. He ended up going quite a few and just riffed the entire time, made amazing footage. That's why we're able to get the Genie we have now. But think how much better it'll be with a amicable, likable person really committed to doing the thing. I think it'll be fine.
I was listening to a podcast this morning and learned something more about John and Robin Williams is that Ron Musker, I'm messing up the name. Anyway,
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Little Mermaid.
Yes.
He was actually talked about as a dolphin to be Ariel's friend at one point when they were developing Little Mermaid. This was completely new information for me. Thank you, Jim Hill Media.
Oh, Jim Hill Media.
I don't like the idea of other aquatic creatures other than mermaids being the same size as Ariel. That makes me uncomfortable.
Well, and apparently most of the lines he would have gotten, Ariel ended up picking up.
Well, I mean, Ariel doesn't say.
Blowhole and stuff.
Ariel doesn't say a lot in the film, but
Well, especially the part where she loses her voice.
which is most of it.
So, what we know about Aladdin, we got to see that trailer, TV spot. What do you think about the movie now? Are you excited to see it? How do you think it'll be received?
It's beautiful.
It is.
I think that's really it. It's going to be visually stunning. I think I'm going to walk out liking the villain more than anyone else.
Yeah.
I think Jasmine looks wonderful.
Yeah.
The costume design, she kind of
She looks royal.
Yeah.
Like, she looks like a princess.
And I think it'll be fun.
Don't forget Raja.
I don't think it's going to be particularly memorable at the end of the day, but I think I will enjoy my experience.
How do you think it'll compare to, say, The Lion King?
Lion King's going to blow anything live action out of the water in my mind.
Do you think that's the movie of the year?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even over Star
in that
Wars?
category, no, in that category of live action remakes, Lion King
Okay,
wins.
so in the Disney banner of live action, this is the movie of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think so.
In less than happy news, Ron Miller, who was the son-in-law and also former CEO and president of Disney, passed away on Saturday at some point, and we thought we'd give him a quick nod and thoughts with him, because he's somebody that really... It's funny when you think about some of the live-action movies that came out of the 70s and even 60s, of how connected he was with all of those things. So Pete's Dragon always pops into my head right away that he was part of, and Tron, and he really started setting things in motion for the animation rebirth at Disney, and I think he gets way less credit than he's due, and I'm hoping that as time goes forward, more people will dig into that and start recognizing what he did for the company, and even maybe write a book or three. And
people writing books about the history of Disney, no, they wouldn't do that.
Well, I want to see more specifically about him and his contributions, because I feel like we've hit before him and they've hit after him, but that is kind of an era that's not necessarily focused on quite as much. And it really was a transition time of moving from the era of Walt into the era of, I'm going to say Michael Eisner for lack of a better term, but kind of going from one type of Disney that was kind of a national company, an American company, to a global company, and really he was in between that. As it was kind of determining where it would end up and where it was going to go. Any thoughts on Ron Miller from either of you?
He was notably, in my mind, willing to throw things to the wall and see what stuck. It didn't always work out very well, but some of the things that were successful may not have seen the success in his time that they were necessarily due. But you mentioned Tron, that become cult classics because they were inventive and they were new and they were willing to be different in that era. And if that wasn't greenlit by him, then who knows if we even didn't have these things. So kudos for that.
I think someone said it best. I think it was on Facebook that he was the best addition to the entertainment industry who never planned on becoming part of it.
Very true.
So,
and then he carried on the legacy of his father-in-law at the Walt Disney Family Museum with Diane, and they really set up a fantastic thing up there. And if you haven't been there, you should go check it out. It's really an incredible museum. And if you can make it through it without crying,
I was going to say, I've been told I'm going to cry a lot.
I think everybody cries when they go through
I got to the Oscar in the entryway with the 7 tiny Oscars and went, oh no!
I haven't even gotten in yet.
I haven't paid the money to get a ticket yet.
Yeah, and I love it up there. It's just a fantastic place, and it kind of has an old school, old Disney feel to it, so it's a great place.
What with all the old Disney and all.
Yes. Let's move right along, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. World of Color is returning at the end of the month, we now know. How do we feel about this? Are we excited? Are we...
I am thrilled.
Okay.
What
version would you like to see?
Ooh.
The one before they took out all the Captain America stuff. There was Captain... Okay, so there wasn't, and then when they cut it down, Cap was in 2 seconds at the end of it. right? Like dropping his shield.
Something like that.
It was really cool. I liked it.
I'm sure it's on our website. So, what version?
I really love the original version, just because.
Original with like Chernobog and.
Yes. Oh well, obviously. I want to. Honestly, it's probably not going to happen, but I would love a surprise Chernobog to come at the end of the month. Just Chernobog rises out of the water.
That's the only thing that happens is the Chernobog just rises out
I would
of the
be
wind.
okay with that.
Bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
So you want original?
Original.
What would you like
I
to
want
see?
the version that came out right after the trailer for Force Awakens came out.
Oh, when they had the Star Wars stuff. That was pretty cool.
Specifically because the flame arc they had with the
cool.
main fanfare. The first time we saw it, I was standing next to my wife, and I have it on video somewhere. She made a noise I've never heard come out of a human being. It was amazing. Yeah. But yes, I like that version.
So not the 60th?
Yeah, I liked the 60th too. I did.
It was nice.
I think I watched the 60th more than any other version. I mean, that's why
Honestly,
it has
same.
been. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about this the other day. The part of the 60th that always made me cry when Neil. It was literally the most pandering moment of the whole show, and he's like, "Walt, if you could do it again, would you?" And Walt's like,
I wouldn't.
I think I would," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Ugh!" Like it was the most like catering to fans, but I played into it 100%. Like.
That's the same one where they had the brutal everything that makes you cry, like
Yeah.
25 seconds.
Of World of Color.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they were like, so here's all the villains, and then here's all the really sad parts, and then here's the hero being
What I like
triumphant.
to call the Mufasa moment.
Yeah. It was all the Mufasa moments at once.
Every good Disney show has a Mufasa moment.
Or is it a Bambi's mom?
But it doesn't sound as good when you say Bambi's mom moment. If you say Mufasa moment, it flows. You know, it's the Mufasa moment. And I got that from the original World of Color. I realized
Yeah.
a lot of the really good Disney productions have that Mufasa moment that just tears at your heart.
Death.
Well, not usually
Losing
that
parental
far, but you
figures.
know, there's those
Disney
rough
way.
moments.
It's true.
So which one do you think is going to be returning?
The one we had after the 60th.
I think
I think it's going to be the quote-unquote normal one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Would you like to see a different one come out this summer when Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens?
I almost think they have to, and something that is the antithesis theming to Star Wars.
So Marvel.
Star Trek.
See, I don't know if they would do Marvel, because, I mean, they're going to do all the Marvel theming stuff.
That might be the year after. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Incredibles.
So I could see them doing like an Oops All Villains one that would cater to a different market, but also draw people over.
That or just go completely nostalgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like really play up World of Color even more than they already did. Like they had
Happiest
nostalgia
Millionaire,
in
got
there.
it. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Ugly Dachshund.
Okay, that's too obscure for me, man. I don't.
Yes.
Whew.
What was the boat one that we watched? We watched a boat one.
Boatniks.
Yeah, Boatniks.
Boatniks. Anybody know that one? Let us know on
I was
Twitter,
like, we
hashtag
watched
Geeks
one
Corner.
time.
There's also we got some stuff going on Twitter. Let's take a look real quick.
Twitter!
What's happening?
Bailey felt like she missed the whole intro.
She did.
She does recommend watching the documentary Waking Sleeping Beauty, which was an incredible documentary. I agree with you completely. Jenny would like to see us bring back the villains for World of Color.
Of course you do, Jenny.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Bailey wants you to let her know when you go to the Walt Disney Family Museum because she will take a train over to San Francisco, and she loves taking people there.
I've never been. Please go with me.
The Merry Penguin would like to celebrate your ears edition of World Color to have come there. And
What about my ears?
Celebrate them.
Please celebrate them.
Oh, his ears?
Actually, I think that would
His
be
ears.
cool as a Mickey Mouse version of World of Color.
That'd be fun.
All Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse through the ears.
That'd be fun.
Start with Steamboat Willie, go all the way up to today.
Be cute.
And then
Kingdom Hearts.
Bailey says, my favorite edition was the Tron Legacy edition. That was actually really cool, where they had the light cycles
Yes.
going around the now in credit coaster and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We've now caught up
I
with
just
Twitter.
imagine cast members riding around on light cycles being like, can you stay in the walkway, please? Like, but on light cycles.
Was identity discipline to direct people?
They're just segues. It's fine.
Yeah, you know. Over at Epcot, it was announced this week that the story of Coco will be coming to the Mexican pavilion. What do we think of this really
I am
quickly?
thrilled, and I hope it's anything like what we had at Plaza de Familia.
I hope it's exactly what we had.
I imagine it probably will
I
be.
would love to see that year round, and I think it's a fantastic show, and I would fully endorse that.
Yes.
Do you agree, Cameron?
Yeah.
All right, let's move right along. That was easy. Let's talk to something about that we all love.
What?
And that would be, I can't read.
Talk to from about something.
It's not working.
Go to there.
So the Muppets are coming to Disney Plus in 2020. It's a period piece.
It is.
This show. It takes place after The Great Muppet.
No,
Muppets
it's
Take
after
Make
Muppets
Manhattan.
Take Manhattan.
Tell us more about it.
I wrote the article. Yeah, so that's really all we know so far is that it's going to be a television series that's going to be on Disney Plus exclusive, and that it's going to take place after Muppets Take Manhattan.
It opened now.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. Well, it's loading, but yes. That's all we know. And I am more excited about this than the ABC show, because the ABC show was trying to be The Office and Parks and Recreation. It was trying to be very modern. And I feel like if we're working in a time period we already know, I feel like that's less dangerous. I hope.
We also know that Josh Gad is connected with it. And
Olaf confirmed.
and some of the Once Upon a Time people are connected with it.
Yes, they're directing it along with Josh Gad.
Yeah, and apparently Kermit has disbanded the gang, and they're brought back together after the mysterious disappearance of Rolf.
Yes. Mysterious indeed.
We don't know why. I'm curious if it's going to be like the Great Muppet Caper a little bit.
Yeah.
Like different caper, but...
Different caper. Same Muppets.
Well, I'm hoping it's not jewelry again, but...
Well, that'd be not so great.
Were you going to say something? I just saw things moving inside of my... Okay. Where would you like to see it take place?
Well, they've already taken Manhattan.
Yeah.
They can't take Manhattan twice.
Well, they can travel by map. It could be anywhere.
It
really could.
Canada.
I like it.
Yeah.
Muppets in
Great.
the snow.
White.
Muppet.
Cold.
That could be really funny. Then they could do the next Canada Pavilion show.
With the Muppets.
That's a great idea.
Muppets.
Still with Martin Short.
Absolutely.
And the
Martin
Muppets.
Short and the Muppets is a good combination. I think that's a
Well, I'm
very
just
good
imagining
idea.
like, oh, Canada with Martin Short and like spray painted on, and the Muppets.
And for no reason, Steve Martin has a Muppet.
I think that the Muppets need to be in every show in Epcot.
Every pavilion show.
Yeah, they need to be in the China Pavilion. They need to be in the France Pavilion. They need to be
Anywhere
in the
that has
America
a window
Pavilion.
that they can...
No, they need to be in the movies.
Oh, okay. So they just pop up out of nowhere.
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
movies.
And
That's
like
funny.
no real explanation. They just like, excuse me, pardon
that's
me.
Most Muppet things.
Yeah.
There doesn't need to be an explanation.
No.
They're just
Why
like,
are
oh,
you
we're
here?
just
Don't
here.
worry about it.
Sam Eagle's
Yeah.
going to do the Canadian one. It'll be great.
Yes. But he also does
Is there a
the
Canadian
American
Muppet?
Pavilion.
Does anybody know?
A what?
A Canadian Muppet?
Muppet.
Me.
Okay.
That sounds like an insult. You Canadian Muppet.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, no, I not off the top of my head.
No.
I would like a Sam Eagle equivalent though.
Would it be a moose or
I was
what?
gonna say maple moose. I'll leave now. I'm so sorry.
I don't actually know. Like, I'm trying to think what would
There
it...
is a moose Muppet, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the big bear. Like, the bear could... Well,
Yeah.
he's like the CIA agent, though, so he's very...
CIA. He's very American.
CIA.
CIA E-I-E-I-O.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Who would be
There was
the...
a Sesame Street Muppet.
There was a
From
Sesame
Canada?
Street...
Basil, because they did a Canada episode.
Or was it Basil?
Basil?
Robin Sparkles?
Yes.
That's the one.
Who's the badger?
There's a French-Canadian otter.
A badger. I like
Yeah.
that. I like... An otter would work, too. Maybe Emmett is from Canada.
Ooh.
Emmett Otter?
Yeah,
Emmett
maybe.
Otter?
Anybody know? Yeah.
I mean, they could do like Gonzo or something. He could just be adopted.
Oh, yeah.
Gonzo is from space.
That's what I'm saying. Adopted into Canadian culture.
Oh, okay. Mike says Muppets should take... well, I'll read his title. Muppets Take Montreal.
Mhm.
Or Muppets Take Los Angeles. As they've done some shots already at the LA Union Station.
Muppets take Montreal.
So maybe they do take LA.
That'd be pretty cool.
Muppets take LA?
But like 1970s LA.
Which is even better, because think of the cars.
Yeah.
Like, those are the kind of cars the Muppets like to drive.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
When they travel by map,
Yeah.
they drive those cars.
Maybe they'll bump into Columbo.
What's with you and Columbo?
So you think they're just going to make a lot of obscure 1970s serial references?
Pretty funny.
Oh, man.
Well, you could have Columbo, you could have I guess Magnum PI
Columbo.
was 80s, right?
Other shows.
And Columbo and his dog
MacGyver,
Dog.
was MacGyver 70s or was he 80? Chips was 70s.
This is the hard-hitting content we bring you here on Geeks Corner. Shows that happened in the 70s, maybe.
Let us know what shows from the 70s you'd like to see the Muppets interact with.
Top 10, go!
Top 10 shows from the 70s,
Oh.
please.
Mikey says, now, Katie, too much of a good thing. Easy on the Muppets there. I think that's in regards to Epcot.
Oh, listen.
Listen.
I also need to see the Muppets with Figment. Because the Muppets do have imagination.
Uh-huh.
Some
I'm trying to
imagination,
picture
huh?
that one.
I
That
don't
one
like it.
actually stretching
I don't-
me.
No,
I
don't
don't
worry
like
about it.
it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't like it.
They're there.
Like
It's
Figment's
their
trying
lab.
to show them sound and animal
the
shows up.
no,
It's not going to work out
It's the
well.
Muppet Lab.
I think Gonzo and Figment could do something.
Yeah, they're probably related.
Or Figment and Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew.
Yes.
That would actually work.
That would be amazing.
Yep.
That would be
trying to run experiments on Figment would be very good.
that would be really good because you know what would happen to Beaker.
That's exactly
exactly
yep.
what would happen.
Yep.
Hey, this is Geeks Corner.
I'm the Beaker of the friend group. I'm so sorry.
All right, let's move back to Disney California Adventure, where the Lion King
I know
has
that.
a celebration coming this summer ahead of the movie. What would you like to see this be?
Festival of
and
Lion
do?
King.
Is that the parade thing?
Portable Festival of
Yeah.
Lion King.
Well, that's the show in Disney's Animal Kingdom.
There was a parade. There was a Lion
There
King
was a
parade,
parade.
and that looked really cool. I would love to see them bring elements of that back.
Okay.
Yep.
So you'd like to see a parade, you'd like to see a show. Where would you see the show happening?
Well, it
and
has
all
to be
that stuff?
portable, and it says that they're moving throughout the day. So I'm picturing kind of like at some point in Hollywood Backlot, at some point in like Carthay Circle area, like where Five and Dime or Newsboys goes. I'm just imagining them kind of moving up the parade
And
route.
acting out the entirety of Lion King throughout the day.
Well, they do a
Top of Carthay Circle. Skull! Brother!
Ooh.
Mufasa
Yes.
moment happens right in the entrance of the park.
you walk-
the king.
It's like, you walk in. Daddy, what's that? It actually happens at Park Open because then everyone just is coming in.
Oh my god. Does that mean we get to try the grubs? Oh my goodness.
suppose that's-
Who else thought the bugs in Lion King looked delicious? Can we talk about that for a minute? They looked like colorful gushers. They looked so good.
Well, they have been doing themed food for all of these
Did you
different
take those
celebrations.
Miracle Berry
so,
tablets?
But no, they look so good. I would eat them so much.
That's not a relatable thing that you just
Oh
said.
my gosh.
It's relatable to Tyler, but
I know.
that's about it.
Okay, it is relatable. Miss Bailey C can back me up on this.
Miss
I'm
Bailey
calling her
C,
out.
do not back him up on
please
this.
do. I'm intrigued.
I'm not.
But really though, like
But really,
squish,
though.
squish, squish.
There's
Slimy
a cricket in the
satisfying.
backyard if you want.
No. We need
Bailey
it for when
makes
you
a
tell
point
jokes.
that I think lots of people have been talking about the last few months, and that is the Muppets really should be at the Oscars because that would be the one thing that would get me to watch the Oscars this year.
The one thing.
Mhm.
That's pretty much the only thing.
Meanwhile, the Muppets will not be at the Dapsies, but you don't need them to watch the Dapsies.
Or will they?
I'm trying to think
Or
which
will
would be
they?
the best character to be sitting next to random celebrities throughout the night.
Miss Piggy, because she'll be pushing them out of the way to get in the camera shot.
And of course, you'd have to have Waldorf and Statler up in the
Oh, absolutely.
box. Like that would be
pretty good.
that would be good because I feel like it would level the playing field.
Who's the
because
prawn?
Pepe
Yeah, Pepe would be like the red carpet, like yeah,
with Rizzo hopping in.
yeah,
and out.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
I also feel like Waldorf and Statler could be heckling the red carpet also. Like,
Oh, I think so.
very good.
I just think that would actually make it way more.
What are you talking about? You're wearing felt.
Yeah, I think that would be a much better way to do the Oscars. Speaking of the Dapsies, it is next week.
Oh yeah.
We have been pulling together the nominations. We've been deliberating hard. The answers are all on. Well, they will be on 3x5 cards because we don't use envelopes
Teleprompters.
or
That's
teleprompters.
it. And we actually have been planning it for more than 30 seconds before the show. So
We have been planning, and this year we are adding a new addition to the Dapsies in an effort to make it more.
Prestigious.
relevant.
Sure, why not? No, it's not going to make us more relevant. That's a lost cause.
Yeah.
But this year we are adding our own short films.
We are.
Cameron's is already done.
It is.
Mine is already started.
Mine's not even thought of.
Katie's has not even been.
Typical.
It's something.
It is something.
So
it will
tune
be
in.
something.
Tune in next week 9:30 for the Dapsies. And if you want, send us your nominations. We are open to having our minds changed.
Thank you, Mike, for sending
right
in
up
nominations.
until 5 minutes before the show starts.
As long as we've still got a pen to cross out things on the cards.
It's true.
Permanent marker, yes. We have to be able to read it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Final topic is about Disneyland After Dark. Last week was Sweethearts Night. Next month is Nighties Night. And now we know that, what is it called? Superheroes Assemble is coming to Disney California Adventure. The real thing I want to talk about in the last 4 minutes of our show, 3 minutes of our show, whatever this is it worth it? So the first two were $99. The next one after that is $109. Won't be the entire park, but generally, is it worth it?
I think yes, because I've really very much enjoyed the $99 events that I have gone to, but I'm very interested to see why this Superheroes Assemble is $10 more. I want to see what more value we're going to get out of it.
Captain America.
Captain America is very expensive.
Bearded Captain America?
Bearded Captain America.
AA Captain America.
It's before he shaves for that.
It's the beard Rogan.
I've gone 6 months without throwing a shield. Hi, Captain.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
So
He
here's
he
a
pulls up a
question
chair.
real
We
quick.
get to.
So you think it's worth it? What do you think?
I think it is worth it as well for the simple reason of the Halloween parties. They give you an opportunity, if you are super interested in a very specific aspect, like the Halloween parties, to enjoy a lot of that very specific aspect with a lot less people. It's an opportunity for you to get your niche on, in my mind. So if you are all about the Marvel stuff, $109 is a great opportunity to get to do something not a lot of other people get to do. There's obviously going to be a lot of things to make it worthwhile in a smaller space. And it's going to be your people. It's like a con.
It's going to be a smaller amount of tickets sold because one, because it's 2 nights and the higher price. It makes me think they're trying to keep it a smaller event and it's not using the whole park. So the most important question is, if you could meet any Marvel superhero.
Wait, superhero or any character from any of the movies?
MCU.
So any MCU character.
Any MCU character.
Marvel's
No,
Paul Rudd.
but Baskin Robbins Paul Rudd.
Okay, so any MCU character, who would you pick?
The Maw, because it would be so much fun to hear him pontificating the entire time. The Maw is the guy at the beginning of Infinity War. He's one of the children of Thanos. He's the one that tortures Doctor Strange. Right? Yeah, but he just the way he talks is the coolest thing ever. I just want him up on a podium. Just rejoice, for you are coming to the end with Thanos. Just would be so
Am I
bad.
the only one who thought he should be part of the Empire?
No.
Like, I literally made the connection of, like, I feel like he should be part of the Empire. Like, I don't even know why. He just felt like he should be in a Star Wars movie.
Well, just the supreme dedication.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good.
Supreme?
He's the one that... he's the one, actually, that Kylo Ren's going to be fighting in the next movie. But
I'd watch that.
they're going to start doing crossovers.
Same.
It'll be great. Who'd you really pick?
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, it's a good choice. I'd pick Goose.
That'd
The Kit
be-
Kat. I'd be like, you know how at parties, like, you just want to find the dog or the cat? That'd be me, but, like, at the Marvel ticketed event, I'd be like, this is a cat. We're friends. You guys go have fun. I meet and greet with the cat.
I think I know yours.
Who are you going to say? Because I think you're right, but we'll see.
Coulson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Although Nick Fury would be super cool to meet, wouldn't it?
They need to be together. They need to be together. Yeah.
No.
Coulson
and
operates the
Captain
queue.
America.
What?
Coulson and Captain America need to be together.
No, because Coulson would just be like...
No, Coulson-
No,
Exactly.
we'll get to you. I just need him to sign these.
Yeah. They're like, Captain America, you guys. He's like, no, I was in line first. Please buy trading cards.
All right, with that, we're running out of
Don't we
time,
have something to
Cameron.
open?
You should go
Oh, we
to
do.
this
Hold on.
envelope over here.
We're going to do it on a special video.
Special video.
Yes, we are.
Cool. So go to thegeekscorner.com. The special video will be up there, as well as all of the other videos that we definitely talk about all the time. Thegeekscorner.com.
Go to dapsmagic.com, check out all the Disney and geek news as it happens, subscribe to our mailing list, and find our Patreon.
And make sure while you're at it to subscribe to this YouTube channel. We're posting stuff almost every day, and thank you for those of you that are helping us do that. And we love getting your requests as well, because that just helps us know what to film. It's true. We actually struggle over that.
Your
Anyway,
ideas are better than ours.
also true. Anyway, that's all the time we have for you this week. We look forward to next week's Dapsies, so make sure you tune in at 9:30. This place, this time, will be the end of the show, but we'll see you around the corner.